Okay, well, next question will begin with Gary Anderson. During the last legislative session, there was a bill sponsored by Representative Craig Frank, who just walked in, that would have removed the 1% tax on restaurant food that goes directly to county coffers. Do you support? Would you support that bill? Why or why not?
In all deference to my good friend Craig, hi Craig, I did not support that bill, would not support that bill for this reason. That is a restaurant tax that you and I probably keep most of the restaurants in the south end of the county solvent. La Casita, if you've ever been to La Casita, I built that place, I think, with been with them for 30 years. Made me the man I am today. Anyway, you pay those taxes are paid for by people who can afford to go out to eat. Simply. If we take that off, and this was the one problem that I had with it, if we take that off, then that becomes a sales tax. The legislature was going to implement that as a sales tax to make the counties whole. Right? Well, a sales tax isn't just paid by people who can go out and afford to eat. That's paid by the little single mom who has to buy diapers and formula and things like that. That's paid for by the little widow who is on a fixed income. That's paid. Those taxes go to people that I don't think should be paying for the taxes that support promotion of tourism. That should be paid for by the people who can afford it. And it's that simple. Thank you.
You know, I initially was opposed to Craig Frank's bill. I hate it when the state government comes and tries to tell the county government what they should do and rearrange things. I also had concerns about going to other counties. But I have to admit, after I've learned more about the convention center and learned more about how that money is used, to a large extent, it's essentially a slush fund for the county commissioners to go out and reward, political special interest groups. I see the problems with it. I see it would be much better to have a general sales tax where we have to go out to voters and justify instead of a targeted tax. For example, $200,000 went to Springville Art Museum. I like the Springville Art Museum. It's a great thing. I don't think we should be taking that portion of the tax to give it to Springville Art Museum. That's not the proper role I think that Utah County should be doing. It's not transparent. So I think there are a lot of problems with it. Right now, it is a monster. Trying to remove it, the proposals there at the end before it was finally resolved would have transferred, because Summit County had to be held harmless, so we'd have to transfer a lot of things to them. I think it was a real mess. I really admire Craig Frank for wanting to make our tax system, though, simple, transparent, and clean. And after seeing how I think it's used to basically reward, keep the incumbent in there, I am for any way we can to get that removed. Even if it is painful, we need to get it removed. We go to a property tax, we go to an income tax, it's transparent. We have one form of tax. If it's not worth paying for it with the sales tax, if it's not worth paying for it with the property tax, it's not worth doing. Thanks.